there, this is Paolo with Bark. Let's set up your kid's new Bark watch. Take the watch out of the box. You should see a magnetic charging cable that plugs into the back of the watch, the bands, and an insert with setup instructions. To attach the bands, you'll press down on the button on the bottom of the watch while putting the band in. Then release the button once the band is in, and give it a little tug to make sure it's secure. Make sure not to look directly inside the sensor on the bottom of the watch, as it could impair your vision. On the watch, there are 2 side buttons, one on the top and one on the bottom. Let's long press that top side button to power it on for the first time. It may take a minute or 2 before you see the setup Wi-Fi message appear. Then, connect to your home Wi-Fi. This will be required to activate it for the first time, but after we're done, your kid's watch will have its own phone number, own location tracking, and be able to make calls and texts directly from the watch. No Wi-Fi needed. After you connect it to Wi-Fi, it'll show you a setup QR code on the watch itself. If you don't see it, press the top button, then swipe up and tap the Bark app to see it. Then let's use your parent phone's camera to scan the QR code on the watch. Then the next part of setup is done entirely from your parent phone. If you're not replacing this Bark watch and it's the first Bark watch you're setting up for your child, select Activate a New Line. Along the way, you'll be asked to sign in or create a Bark account. If you haven't already subscribed to the $15 per month plan required for the watch to work, you'll be asked to do so now. This plan includes a phone number, talk, text, and data for the watch, as well as Bark premium features for the whole family. In other words, if you have other kids with smartphones or tablets, you can monitor them with Bark Premium as well. And I'll confirm my subscription and I'll start preparing and activating the line. When it's ready, I'll click Continue and be either asked to create a new child or select if it's a child I already have on my account. Then, you'll be asked to set whether texting is blocked and whether you want contact approval enabled. I'm leaving them on. And after that, I'll be asked to add a contact. In this case, I'll add myself, Mom, as an emergency contact. And I can add or remove contacts at any time. This is not my only chance. If your child already has a phone number and you'd like to transfer it into the Bark watch so that they can call and text using that same number, you'll select Yes, I want to transfer here. Otherwise, continue on and Bark will assign your child a new number. If there is another parent that would also like to get alerts about potential issues, go ahead and add them here. And at that point, I've activated my kid's Bark watch. I'll see their new phone number that's been assigned. I can add it to my phone contacts, I can copy it to my clipboard. And whenever the Bark watch calls or sends a text, it'll come from that number. The Bark watch itself will update and ask you to restart the device as the final setup step. On your parent phone, you should land on your dashboard. Here you can check watch location, the battery life, add favorite places for location alerts, and more. This is your place to manage any rules that affect the Bark watch or any of the other children you may add to the account. Tap on your child's profile and there you can make even more changes, like setting a school routine or bedtime routine where texting is blocked and silent mode is enabled. And don't forget to download the Bark Parent app for an even more convenient way to manage your child's devices. That's it! Check out our other Bark Watch videos. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at barkwatch@bark.us.